Hi guys, this is Sarah again. I am the Visitor Engagement Coordinator in the Education Department here at the Virginia Zoo. And today, to talk about a way to get you into nature, I would like to talk to you about birding. So hopefully most of you already know a little bit about birding. It is almost as simple as just going out and looking for birds. And luckily for us, there are birds everywhere. We have a lot of birds that do what we call overwintering here in Virginia, and you've probably seen them over the last few months. Things like cardinals and robins and mockingbirds, they're here all year long. But right now is the time of year that a lot of our migrants start to move back up so that they can hang out here in the spring, and the ones that live even further north might actually, or rather further south, might be moving back north for the summer as well. So we have a lot of different birds moving through the area. Just in this little section of trees here over the last couple of minutes, we've seen a woodpecker. We saw a white-breasted nuthatch, which is a cute little bird that actually hangs out under the branches and crawls a little bit like a woodpecker. We've seen a cardinal. There were a couple of songbirds I was not able to identify, but little colorful things. We've got a mallard down in the water there. We saw a crow over there earlier, and we've only been out here for a couple of minutes in this one spot. So birding is incredibly easy to do because birds are all around us. The tools for birding are very simple. A lot of you probably have binoculars in your house that you haven't been doing anything with. Now is a great time to break those out. They do not have to be as fancy as mine. Even those little kid binoculars that just get you a little bit closer help you see some birds that are just a little bit out of normal range. A bird guidebook is awesome. There are lots of different ones and all of them are great. But if you don't have a guidebook and the libraries are closed, ooh, got some bugs. That's a part of being outside. If your libraries are closed, there are lots of guides online. There's also a really great app through the Audubon Society that you can download for free, and it will help you with identification. You can play bird calls. If you are stuck inside and want to just start brushing up, the Cornell Lab of Ornithology All About Birds website is a really great resource. They also have lots of different bird calls, really great pictures, great maps to tell you when certain birds are going to be in the area. So those are all really great resources to get started on your birding adventure. Some tips for birding. Of course, I am in my zoo uniform right now, but generally you want to wear not so bright colors. Birds actually have excellent color vision for the most part, and so if you want to blend in a little more, you're not going to want to wear bright blue or yellow or red. Wear some earth tones. I'm also presenting to you, of course, but you're going to want to be a little more quiet. Birds have great hearing as well, and so in order to not disrupt them and watch some of those natural behaviors, you'll want to be a little bit more quiet. But like I said, the great thing about birding is it's happening all around you already. You can see birds in your backyard. I'm sure you can find at least a few different species, and then just take a short walk down the street and see if you can find anything new. If you already have a bird feeder set up in your yard, now is a great time to make sure that that is clean. Remember, we want to check on our bird feeders a couple times a year, empty them of the seed, clean it out completely, scrub it clean, and refill it so that the seed stays fresh. But if you have a bird feeder, or if you've been thinking about getting one while you've been stuck at home and staring out the window, there's a really great community science project called Feeder Watch. So you can check out their website. It's very, very easy, and it's exactly what it says. You're going to watch your bird feeders and see who comes to say hello. The Feeder Watch website is really great because, again, it gives you guides as to what birds are in your area, maps about who will be here at what time of the year, who's going to eat what kind of seed that you put in your bird feeder. And to participate in the project, they will actually mail you a kit with the instructions and a guide and a calendar to keep track of your feeder observations. All you have to do is provide the feeder and the feed that goes in it. That can be seed feeders, it can be hummingbird nectar feeders, any kind. They will help you get started on observing all of those. So again, that's called Feeder Watch. That's a really great community science project that you guys can contribute to and give real data to real scientists to help them study the birds in our area. Birds are super important to the ecosystem. They fill in lots of roles. I actually just saw a turkey vulture fly that way, which is so cool. And like I said, they are everywhere. It's so easy to get started. So I hope that you guys head outside, maybe take some binoculars if you have them, and see what you can find. It's a lot of fun. Thank you guys for joining us. We miss you here at the zoo. We can't wait to have you back. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.